Namaste, welcome to your Swa kitchen. Today we are working at demystifying the Indian roti. I've already started the process of making a couple of rotis here, and I'm going to go through the steps with you. This roti is almost fully puffed, as you can see, but we'll flip it onto the other side, and then I have another one here. Okay, we'll let them puff in there while I show you the easy steps. Important things to remember for making your roti come out really right, which means soft, moist, yet well-shaped and puffed, are a few details. One is it's nice if you can have a designated area where you can make your rotis, where you have all your utensils, a good rolling area. I have a marble piece here that I picked up at an Indian grocery store, but it doesn't have to be. You can do it on a clean surface. A good rolling pin that you are comfortable with, where you don't have to exert a lot of pressure, because the point is not to flatten out the dough so that it becomes too thin. You have to just roll it out very gently, and I'll show you the trick when I'm rolling it out. And then the other thing is learning how to make the dough with the right consistency, which means neither too dry or tight nor too moist. So I will be giving you the correct measurements in the newsletter, but let me show you how easy it is to make dough even without any measurements. All you need to be aware of is just the consistency that you're looking for. So any amount of flour and water that you use, here I'm doing it randomly, you can always correct or adjust. If you put too much water, you can add more flour. If you put too much flour, you can add a little more water, and then play with it just so with your fingers until you get that right consistency, which is almost like Play-Doh, I guess. There we go. When your dough is just right, it doesn't stick on your fingers, it comes off clean, and it's very easy to roll. There we go. This recipe today for the roti we're making with only flour and water. You don't need to add salt, you don't need to add ghee or oil or anything. And it makes really perfect, beautiful rotis. Okay, let's see what's going on here. These rotis are ready to go. And this one is puffed. We can add some mom's ghee on top. And then let's roll one fresh right here. Let's take half of this. Okay. So an easy way to do also to cut your dough or get pieces of your dough is to roll out your dough in a long cylindrical shape like this, and then cut it in equal parts, and then take those parts to make equal size of your roti each time. Otherwise, you can just pinch out a piece and you develop a sense for how much of a piece you actually want each time, and they come out to be pretty even. It's better that you don't take out too much. Start small so it's easier on you to control it. And the trick now that I am rolling out this dough, it's not perfectly circular, but that's fine, is you put a little pressure and I'm nudging it just gently so it's turning to the left with my rolling pin. So it's going counterclockwise, and that's what gives it that perfect shape that you're looking for, but also that gives it the softness without flattening it to the point where you are not able to have it puff once you put it in your toaster oven. If you have a gas stove top, then after baking it on your skillet, this is an iron skillet, but you can use any kind of skillet, it doesn't have to be cast iron skillet. After baking it here like this on both sides, you can add it, you can put it on top of an open flame for about 10 to 15 seconds, so it gives you a full puff roti. Otherwise, if you don't have a gas stovetop, then you can use a toaster oven like I did to get a puffed roti. So this is something that comes with a little bit of experience, so you have to keep making a few rotis that are not looking perfectly round. You have to get used to playing around with the dough, but once you do it a few times, you will not fail, and that's a promise. And if you're still having trouble or problems, please make sure you email me, and then we can go over it and see what it is that's not happening right, and then we'll make sure that you're getting your fully puffed, delicious rotis. Thank you.